pipelines are efficient, but they
Hmm.
don't carry, you don't have super tankers that can carry, half of 800,000 barrels a day or something like that. The reality, I think, for all of us here is that we have to recognize that while we are thinking of new markets to expand our oil in order to get more money and revenues and economic activity and help increase the support of the Canadian dollar, we now risk the very market that we once took for granted. And it could happen in much sooner time than we think. Contending ourselves with people who are new experts who think they know everything about this stuff and are relatively new to this issue and like to provide charts and all sorts of those
Hmm.
whiz bang things. But they don't take into account the massive context, a context which I and some others have been able to provide, not just with our knowledge of what's happening here in Canada, but we've actually done the hard work, visited other countries, understand foreign policy, and understand energy impacts.
So this is a clear and present danger for Canada not to take the U.S. market for granted. And it's interesting. Help us understand better the absurdity of Canada's energy situation, where we have one primary customer, named the United States, and at Frontier, we've certainly done a lot of research on this. We have that, energy differential counter that we show for illustrative purposes, but we basically don't get the full market price because we are a price taker, not a price maker. Can you explain that to us and why that means a lot to Canadians and our standard of living?
On the one hand, we have put all our eggs in one basket. We've refused to really diversify to others. And where we did decide to make a pipeline potentially available to other markets, east and west, we've pretty much put a closure to those many projects. And it's a number that I think should be a take note moment for most Canadians, especially as we recognize that for every million barrels that we send to the United States, it represents 20 billion plus dollars annually in economic activity. That's
Astounding.
revenue for the federal government, the provincial government, the municipal government, and it pays for our
Hmm.
social programs. Whether you like it or not, want to be cute and trendy and have your elbows up, think
Right.
about it next time you go to a hospital and recognize that what we sell to the rest of the world, not just the United States, really is the vanguard of our prosperity.